Taurus, welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update. What that means for you, Taurus, whether your sun, moon, Venus, or rising at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate for you. So like you do is use that intuition of yours. Focus and meditate only on that actually resonates. Anything else, just leave it for another Taurus who's viewing this general reading as well. Now we're going to get started and get right into this. First, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Z108 Oracle deck for you today. These just have general times, yes/no answers, seasons, as well as main characters, or just some extra definitions to help tweak out more details from the general reading. The first one we come up to here is crew, in sync, esprit de corps, working together as a unit, team, co-create, pooling assets, camaraderie, forming alliances, partnerships, that kind of thing, that team effort session. Now, we did get a no answer for you. The answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time, Taurus. And then finally, we have this 9 card, the cross. Now, the cross is all about sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, putting others first for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort. So, purpose-driven as well as martyrdom, so heeding the call. Let's go ahead, set these back down here, and actually pull you 6 cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck. Now, what these 6 cards are, the first 2 cards will be for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the ending of the week. And I'll do a basic general reading on those, and then come back and clarify with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, 3 cards for each of the 6. So let's go ahead and lay out these cards and get into the general reading for you. Set this deck aside. All right, Taurus, starting up at the top. This one came flying out. The Queen of Swords is in play here. Now, the Queen of Swords, she definitely recognizes the red flags and warnings in situations. She's very intelligent. She's very fact-driven as well. She's known pretty much as the no bullshit queen. She's not going to take any. She can spot deception a mile away, so she's not going to listen. She wants you to come and be very transparent with her. Now, this very well could have some characteristics that you are holding on to at this moment or making use of, or someone else who has these character air qualities in them. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius coming out maybe in there. Now, the 6 of Cups is at play here too at the beginning of the week, Taurus. 6 of Cups is all about being nostalgic, going down memory lane, focusing on the past, definitely getting caught up and remembering, maybe back the previous childhood or previous situation. So you do seem to be in a very contemplative thing. And if you are using these Libra qualities, you are looking at it with fresh eyes and not with emotion so much. So in the middle of the week, we do have the 5 of Pentacles. So there is a feeling of abandonment or isolation at this time. Now, this is self-imposed on you, Taurus. And what I mean there is if you'll take notice of the image on this card, you kind of locked yourself away. You're deep in this reflection early in the week on the past and memories, and you have kind of locked yourself away from others and kind of finding that time to yourself. But you're feeling alone, you're feeling abandoned, and you got to recognize there is a key, and that key is on the inside with you. So you're the one who locked everyone else outside. So you're the one who's got to stand up, put that key in that lock, open up the door, and you won't believe, because you also at the same time, you're feeling isolated alone, but you've got all this acknowledgement, this recognition coming at you. People are taking notice of you. They're amazed by you. They're in wonder over you, Taurus. You're being acknowledged and recognized here and celebrated. So let's continue on now. The end of the week, you're still dealing with this broken heart. We have the 3 of Swords coming in play here now, that broken heart. This is, whatever loss that you've recently had, it is heartbreaking. And, you're feeling that pain, you're going through that suffering, even though others, you got all this commotion going on. You are locking yourself away, trying to get away from it, I think, because you are trying to deal with this loss and the memories that are taking you down, because it is right there below that Six of Cups as well. As finally, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're reaching the end there. You had the Three of Swords and now the Ten of Swords. Taurus, the Ten of Swords is all about, you know, the ending of a cycle. It is a cycle of, you know, truth, fact finding, knowledge, communication. That's all it comes out. The thoughts and ideals have been overwhelming. I mean, you've been hurt. And like I said, this is part and parcel with yourself, isolating yourself there. The Ten of Swords, the pain has been unbearable. You've been dealing with this loss, and you are ready to, you know, to move on. So by the end of the week, as you can see, she's starting to move on towards the dawn, going over that precipice there to better lands, so to speak. She's moving forward, getting out of the desolation, and seeking out others for that connection to begin the new journey, to start out a new journey, life cycle. It's, I always say the Ten of Swords often is like a caterpillar going into that chrysalis. That caterpillar goes in there, and it does suffer during the time it's in there, but eventually it bursts free, and it's a beautiful butterfly that can fly higher than before. So I really recognize here this upcoming week, you do seem to be into a very reflective mode over a loss that you've had that has been heartbreaking. And you kind of self-isolated yourself. You definitely, you know, looking at things, maybe, you know, the Queen of Swords there is also known as the Ice Queen. So you might have kind of, you know, locked up your emotions and feelings a little bit there, especially around others, and trying to appear strong and people acknowledging you, how awesomely strong you are. But in reality, yeah, you're isolated your emotions and feelings with inside, kind of locked them up because the pain has been really unbearable for you. All right, Taurus, this is a deep reading for you this week. All right, let me go ahead and pull 3 cards for that Queen of Swords. Let's clarify her for you first. All right, Taurus, that Queen of Swords coming up here. We have the Queen of Wands coming into play as well. Now, Queen of Wands is all about that fiery characteristics. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out. The charming, charismatic, the smiles. You could be taking this on, disappearing very happy-go-lucky and everything's fine, and, you know, using that creative edge just to get around things. As well as you got the High Priestess coming in, this Pisces intuitive things, the knowing the unknown, or revelations, things unknown becoming revealed to you through your intuition and such. So you do have the Page of Wands as well. So this could be a younger energy that's invigorating and motivating. It's perhaps I'm just trying to, you know, the projects and creations that come out, these little wands. So there is a message coming to you, and being you do have the Queen of Wands here too, it could be from someone with those fiery characteristics there that is coming to play and sending you bringing you a message. And it's just a small message of encouragement, something to motivate you, something to reignite your passion in something. And you put you in a contemplative mode, because it is all about, you know, creating something new, and you're trying to reflect upon that truth. Now, you, like I said, you are in your past Six of Cups nostalgia here. And we do have the Queen of Swords again coming into play. And like I said, I think you are really trying to look at your past without emotion, looking at it and reflecting upon it as it is, logically and fact-based, using that Queen of Swords kind of critical. I mean, she can be very critical about things, and I think you are logically based, looking and reflecting upon the past. And it's not, you're doing your best not to be emotional regarding it. Yeah, even the Eight of Swords here in play. You've tangled yourself up in knots here, mainly because you don't want to get hurt, and you don't, you know, a lot of truths and facts coming out and being revealed. Uh, you don't want to face them. You blindfolded yourself, tied yourself up knots, and you're just kind of stuck at the moment. It's showing here. And once again, yeah, you're kind of stuck with this. There's people wanting to acknowledge you, recognize you. Some of them are just, you know, cheering you on because it's a victory. But you're not taking notice of this, Taurus. You are definitely lost in your past, and you're totally missing out on this recognition by blocking everybody out, just wanting to get away from everything is what my intuition is pushing on these cards. Now, Taurus, with the Five of Pentacles, like I said, you're self-isolating yourself, abandonment, and yeah, there it is, that you're uncertain about things. The Moon card coming into play. You're really anxious here. You're really, you know, you're not getting enough rest and sleep here, Taurus. You're lost in your the thoughts and ideals, overthinking, overanalyzing things, and it's creating this anxiety in you. Now, there is a seed that's planted, and it does take time, and you got to nurture it. You got to water it, nurture it, and be committed to it, the outcome, to ensure it's a healthy prospect. And at this time, you seem to be really focused, you know, inwards on yourself, isolating outside. And what I'm getting here is you do need to refocus on the seed that was planted for you. Let's see, we did have this Six of Wands here, this acknowledgement, being a celebrity, so to speak. There is you know, Six of Cups here. Once again, it going back to the memory in the past, the Page of Swords, and gaining knowledge, lesson learned here, as well as a wish, a hope. So you're definitely reflecting back to a time maybe where you felt this recognition and acknowledgement more so. And you are in that reflection, wanting to return to that where you were just loving life and enjoying things. But there has apparently been, like I said, some loss that has created this heartbreak for you, Taurus. And yeah, Seven of Swords. So there's, you know, some strategy in play, or maybe there was something deceptive occurring, or you're deceiving yourself here, Taurus. The ending of a cycle that occurred. The World card is all about endings. And definitely there was an ending here that broke your heart, a lost ending occurring in the World card comes out at that time just to say it's time. You know, everyone has ending cycles. There's a beginning, there's an ending. The Two of Pentacles is here, and that is, you know, you're kind of juggling things, two different concepts perhaps, and or projects, and you know, you got to understand that a lot of times you can't keep doing this forever. You need to make a decision. Twos are all about making decisions, of needing to let something go, so to speak, or else you're just going to lose it all or get lost in this isolated chamber here. So right here, it does seem like something ended here for you, Taurus, and you're deceiving yourself, you know, by not realizing, yeah, you got to let something go here. This loss, yeah, heartbreaking, but in order to continue and move on, you have to sometimes let things go, or the universe will do that for you. And it's usually not fun, because then you're scrambling, trying to pull something back together. The Ten of Swords here for the end of the week, Taurus. We do have a new beginning. There's that growth. And that little Page of Wands was out there too, if you remember. He was bringing a message of a new beginning. So there is a brand new cycle beginning for you. It's time to level up, unlock that door you've hidden yourself within, because there's something new that's going to ignite your passion and motivate you. You're going to be seeing things from a different perspective, and that's always good. This Piscean hangman characteristics here of, looking at things from others' perspectives or alternative perspectives. And that's going to ignite not only this new passion and motivation, but you also have an Ace of Cups, a new a new cycle of love and abundance, overflowing love and abundance. So once you recognize this alternative perspective and open up that door and let yourself out, you got a whole brand new beginning. So release the past. This is the past. I know it's painful, the end of the week, but the advice is look at it from an alternative perspective. Unlock your door from that isolation chamber you're in. Stop deceiving yourself, because you got new beginnings. Endings are going to come. You got new beginnings. And so it's a week of self-reflection. I see that quite a bit. It can be painful sometimes when you're self-reflecting on a loss. But the time is coming where, perhaps you need to come together, maybe, recognize partnerships and camaraderie and connections with others that are still here in with you, and how things go, and not get lost in that past. We do, like I said, we had the 9 of Cross here, the heroic effort, heed the call, release, giving up. And like I said, you do need to release the past here and move forward, because that's what your life is about now, Taurus. It's time to let go of the past. You've taken time now to feel the pain of that loss, but it's time to move forward. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and pull you 2 sacred soul messages as well for the week ahead. Now, if this is already resonating with you, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let me know. All right, 2 sacred soul messages for Taurus. And 1 and 2. All right, Taurus, your sacred soul messages for this week is wherever you go and whatever you do, be in love. It's about strong feelings, inspired, and not settle for less. You also have the be patient where you sit in the dark. The dawn is coming. So Taurus, this too shall pass. Your future is bright. All right. I'm going to set these down here by that isolation, as well as the Queen of Swords there. Or actually, I'm going to put it right here on the victory one. All right, Taurus, let's grab you 1 spirit message as well for week ahead. 1 message for Taurus. And your spirit message today, Taurus, find your center. Yeah, your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, Taurus, this is an ideal moment to stop and ask yourself, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Alrighty, let me set this down here. And as well, I will pull you 1 Moonology card, and I'll actually read from the guidebook for the Moonology card, because there's so many different alternative meanings with these individual cards. So if this is your first time here, Taurus, also remember to tap on that subscription button and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you for free next time I upload another video. You won't miss out on any of these. All right, your Moonology card today, Taurus, meditate and contemplate. Of course, the new moon in Pisces. Well, let's go ahead and pull this up in here. New moon in Pisces. Here we go, Taurus. The card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in totally altered state. Taurus, there could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If it all sounds a little wet and watery, well, that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card, well, that can suggest a last ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Now, to attune to this moon card, Taurus, use your feelings to guide your way because logic won't work right now. And also, additional meanings for this card Taurus, face your fears. They may actually be holding you back. As well as this situation is being healed. Also, it's time to surrender to the divine. Taurus, chant Om Namo Narayani. As well, and finally, avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. All right, Taurus, I do hope something resonated here for you today. We'll catch you next time. Bye.